A simply gorgeous Monday outside the Grand Rapids Art Museum in downtown Grand Rapids. We, of course, have been and continue to broadcast live from the Graham for Art Prize. It's hard to believe, though, at the end of this week, we're going to be back in our studio, Laura.
I can't believe we'll have been down here for a little more than 2 weeks, and time just flies by, but this has been such a great experience, and it's so beautiful here.
Yeah, it is. And this week, oh my goodness, if you have not been down here, this is the week to do it.
That's right. And the good things just keep flowing.
Yes, they do, which leads us to our next topic. 3 of my favorite things are all going to be at the same event this week, and it's one that I don't think a lot of ladies are going to want to miss.
I don't think so either. How about this? Because I'm completely with you. You can't miss it when it's wine, women, and chocolate. And of course, the best part of all of that is actually the 4th thing is it benefits a great cause.
Yeah, Sharon Caldwell Newton, the Executive Director of the Women's Resource Center, is with us today to talk about this event, which is happening Thursday.
Absolutely.
And you've hit the nail on the head with getting the best things that life has to offer together for a great cause.
Well, thank you. We think it's a winning event. I mean, what's not to love when you have wine, women to network with, and then chocolate, and all of that is out there for the public to come and enjoy this coming Thursday.
That all sounds great. Now tell us a little bit to start out with what exactly the Women's Resource Center is and what it does.
Sure, I'd be happy to. Well, the center has been around about 40 years in the community, and it's wonderful to have an opportunity to come out and raise some awareness about what we do. Our focus is to help connect women, particularly disadvantaged women, with employment opportunities so that they can better take care of themselves and their families. Last year we saw over 950 individuals through the doors at the Women's Resource Center, and about 78% of those women were living on less than $15,000 a year, and most of those are single moms trying to support kids. So they come to the center and we help prepare them for the workplace. We teach them the skills that they need so they can go out and find a job. We help raise their confidence. We have all kinds of support services and skill-based services to help those women not only get a job, but really find that career that will take them on in their life.
That's fantastic. I know that there are so many different ways that people can help. I've donated professional clothing, but a very easy and delicious way to help is to attend the event on Thursday. Imagine getting to do that, helping you do what you do best. What's going to be featured at the Wine, Women, and Chocolate event?
Well, as the title says, we will have wine and chocolate. It's a wine and chocolate tasting event. So we have delicious wines from both Ninth Bridge Market and from Cascade Winery, both local organizations, local companies that are right here in the greater Grand Rapids area. We have chocolate that will be featured from Patricia's Chocolate and awesome chocolates. I mean, you know, again, we will have a silent auction so people can go around and pick up great gifts, bid on great gifts that they can use for the holidays that are coming up real soon. And then certainly there's just the whole positive aspect of networking with new friends, old friends, and then I think one of the most touching parts of the event is we are having one of the women that has benefited from the center will be there to share her story a little bit and talk about how the Women's Resource Center was able to help her make that move from welfare now to working and supporting herself and her kids.
Which is so excellent, and we were making a little bit of a joke earlier that she puts all the chocolate out here and we just get to look at it, but at least it's part of a way that we can't grab onto it. And you were mentioning how many women this has helped, and that's just for 1 year, and of course you've been around for so long.
That's right.
Benefiting so many women. What are your fundraising goals, and how many people do you think will be attending this year versus what you've seen in years past?
Absolutely. Well, we're expecting about 300 guests, which we're thinking will be our largest audience this year. It is our 5th year doing the event, and so it's grown over the last few years. We're holding it at the Goey Center, which is a fabulous kind of
really
urban downtown venue. And for the price of the ticket, we're also including complimentary valet, because I know a lot of times when people come downtown for an event, they're worried about where do I park.
Yeah.
So they can just pull right up in front of the Goey Center, and their car will be valeted right by the group that we've contracted with to do that. So it'll be great. And I don't want to forget to mention that when you come down, it's from 5 to 7:30. You don't even have to go out for dinner beforehand, because Panera Bread is donating all of the appetizers that will be
That is
provided that
wonderful.
night. So you can get dinner, you can get wine, you can get dessert with your chocolate, and then you can come down and enjoy your prize
You know, that's
afterwards.
excellent.
I'm glad that you mentioned that, because you never know when you go to an event.
This
you
is
know.
true.
Yes.
If there's going to be
You create that good foundation
Yes.
to have wine.
That's
and
right.
chocolate.
That's right. We want people to be safe. So, you have to have a little food in there to help, absorb those tastings. But, it's going to be a great event, a lot of fun, and it will benefit a great cause, the Women's Resource Center. And we hope that the public can come on out and maybe go online and buy a ticket in the
Sure.
next day or two.
Well, thank
sounds
you so
excellent.
much for coming
Thank
in
you.
and spreading the word. We
Thank you.
appreciate what you're doing. Don't go away. We'll be right back.
That's West.